The buzz surrounding the recent announcements in Hollywood has been palpable, and I couldn't help but immerse myself in the discussions lighting up social media. As I read through the countless comments and reactions, one particular project caught my eye: Snow White and the Evil Queen, which marks my first foray into live-action films. To say that I'm thrilled to be stepping into the iconic role of Snow White feels surreal. It's a dream come true that also carries a heavy weight of expectation. Creating a new version of such a beloved fairy tale is no small feat. The task at hand feels both exhilarating and daunting. I find myself grappling with a sense of anxiety that has been quietly simmering beneath the surface for quite some time. What does this film represent, and how can we ensure it resonates with audiences in a way that honors the legacy of the original? These questions swirl in my mind, pushing me to strive for something extraordinary while acknowledging the immense history we're building upon. The inspiration for this project emerged unexpectedly. I vividly recall the day when Rachel Zegler candidly expressed her disdain for the original Snow White during an interview, proclaiming her desire to rip the guts out of it. It was a bold statement that stirred up quite a reaction. Shortly after, Disney released some rather questionable casting photos of their dwarves photos that many felt did not accurately represent the characters. This was the catalyst that ignited our creative spark. I immediately reached out to my business partner, Jeremy Boring, with the idea that we should craft our own rendition of Snow White, one that stays true to the heart of the original story. Jeremy was on board from the start. We both believed that if Disney was willing to abandon the timeless values established in their classic tale, it would be foolish not to seize this opportunity. After all, the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is not just a film, it's a cultural milestone, widely regarded as one of the greatest cinematic achievements of all time. The irony lies in the fact that Disney, the very studio that brought this iconic story to life, seems to have turned its back on its own heritage in favor of a modern reinterpretation. What does it mean to betray a story that has defined generations? In their attempt to innovate, Disney has chosen to present a version of Snow White that strays from the essence of the original character. Gone is the narrative of a woman who relies on a man in its place. They are introducing a so-called girl boss, Snow White, who confronts the evil queen solo. While empowerment is vital, there is something to be said for the enduring beauty of companionship and love, a theme that resonates deeply within the fabric of fairy tales. Our goal is not to rewrite history, but to return to the roots of what made Snow White resonate with audiences worldwide. If Disney is intent on taking the franchise in a direction that disregards its foundational themes, we feel a moral obligation to revive those themes. After all, if our production company can embrace the legacy of the original story, why wouldn't we? Stepping into the shoes of Snow White is both an honor and a responsibility that I take seriously. It's not just about revamping a fairy tale, it's about weaving a narrative that respects the past while innovating for the present. Our adaptation of Snow White and the Evil Queen promises to be more than just a typical reboot. It's infused with fresh twists and perspectives that I believe audiences will find captivating. I can't wait to share more details as we continue to develop the project. As we embark on this transformative journey together, I encourage each and every one of you to stay engaged and actively participate in the conversation. Your support is crucial, and subscribing to updates on platforms like Woke Informant will ensure you remain informed about our progress. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any vital updates or insights regarding our mission. We are wholeheartedly committed to ensuring that the stories your children watch celebrate the values we hold dear. In a time when entertainment seems increasingly disconnected from the principles that define us, it's imperative that we come together to take a stand and work collaboratively to make entertainment great again. At the heart of this endeavor is my steadfast partner, Jeremy Boring, who has been a guiding light throughout this venture. His insights into our motivations are both profound and illuminating. He often reflects on the legacy of Walt Disney, who exemplified the spirit of American entrepreneurship and innovation. When Disney made the audacious decision to create Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, he took a monumental risk that many deemed foolish. Critics derided the project, labeling it Disney's folly and predicting it would flop due to its extensive budget overruns. Yet, against all odds, this bold gamble became one of the company's most significant triumphs, marking the dawn of an entirely new era in animated filmmaking. It is truly disheartening to witness what seems like a departure from Disney's illustrious legacy in recent years. With the release of their new live-action adaptation of Snow White, it appears they are steering away from the timeless truths that have historically captivated audiences of all ages. Rather than embracing the essence of the original tale, they seem to be crafting a narrative that serves more as an apology for their past transgressions. This modern reimagining risks exposing children to concepts that may not align with the values that Walt Disney once championed: the values of love, friendship, courage, and the importance of inner beauty over superficiality. This disconnection is precisely why Jeremy and I have made the conscious decision to forge our own path in creating an adaptation that reflects the heart of the original story. Our mission goes beyond mere entertainment. It is about honoring the timeless truths that have allowed these tales to endure through generations. In a world increasingly dominated by narratives that are altered to fit shifting cultural sensibilities, we stand firm in our commitment to uphold the essence of these classic stories. We believe that it is not only possible but necessary to celebrate the values that resonate with audiences today while staying true to the core messages of the original tales. Our adaptation aims to breathe a new life into the classic Snow White without losing the heart that has endeared this story to so many. We envision a narrative that captures the courage and kindness of Snow White, portraying her not merely as a damsel in distress, but as a strong and relatable character who embodies resilience and hope. Our goal is to inspire children and adults alike, reminding them of the beauty found in courage, compassion, and the fight against evil. Moreover, our approach recognizes the importance of music and artistry in storytelling. Music has the power to evoke emotions, create connections, and transport audiences to different realms. As we craft our adaptation, we are paying meticulous attention to the soundtrack, ensuring that it complements the narrative and enhances the overall experience. Just as the original Snow White featured unforgettable songs that have become synonymous with the story, our adaptation will feature a score that captures the magic of the tale while resonating with contemporary audiences. As we continue to develop this exciting project, we wholeheartedly invite you to join us on this transformative journey. Your engagement is not merely welcome, it is essential. Together, we can strive to create a film that not only entertains but also instills enduring values in the hearts and minds of young viewers. We are passionate about making a bold statement in an industry that, at times, seems to have lost its way. We want to demonstrate that it is entirely possible to craft compelling and entertaining stories that reflect the best of humanity without compromising on the core values that we all hold dear. In today's media landscape, storytelling plays an increasingly pivotal role in shaping cultural narratives. As consumers of media, we are constantly bombarded with messages that influence our perceptions and beliefs. The stories we tell have the power to either uplift or undermine the very values we cherish as a society. This is why it is crucial for us to remain vigilant in our pursuit of stories that inspire and empower not just our audiences, but also the communities in which we live. We believe that a well-told story can spark important conversations and provide a platform for dialogue that encourages understanding, compassion, and respect among individuals from diverse backgrounds. Our adaptation of Snow White is not merely a retelling of a classic fairy tale, it is an opportunity to explore and reinforce themes that are essential for today's youth. Themes of courage, kindness, friendship, and resilience will take center stage in our narrative. In an age where so many children are inundated with negative messages, we want to offer an alternative, a narrative that champions the positive traits and values that can help guide them through their formative years. We want to present characters who embody these traits, showing young audiences that they, too, can navigate the challenges they face in their own lives with grace and determination. As we look toward the future, we want to assure you that our commitment to excellence remains unwavering. We understand the responsibility that comes with adapting such a beloved story, and we are dedicated to producing a film that resonates with audiences for years to come. This film is not just a project for us, it is a labor of love, a chance to create a legacy that reflects the positive values we all aspire to uphold. In the spirit of collaboration, we wholeheartedly encourage you to share your thoughts and feedback throughout this process. Your voices matter, and together, we can make a significant impact on the landscape of family entertainment. The journey we are embarking on is not solely about the film itself, it is about igniting a movement to reclaim narratives that have become diluted over time. Stories are a reflection of our culture and identity, they shape how we see ourselves in the world around us. By supporting projects that align with our shared values, we can pave the way for a new era of storytelling that honors the classics while embracing the richness of today's culture. We believe in the transformative power of storytelling and its potential to bring people together, fostering connections and understanding across diverse communities. We are also mindful of the role technology plays in our storytelling endeavors. As we develop this film, we are exploring innovative ways to integrate modern storytelling techniques that resonate with today's audiences while maintaining the charm and magic of the original narrative. Animation, visual effects, and music are all powerful tools that can enhance the storytelling experience, making it more immersive and engaging for viewers. By blending these elements thoughtfully, we aim to create a film that not only captivates the imagination of children, but also leaves a lasting impact on their hearts. Moreover, our team is committed to inclusivity and representation. We recognize that the stories we tell should reflect the diversity of the world we live in. As we move forward, we will prioritize working with talented individuals from various backgrounds to ensure that our adaptation resonates with a broad audience. This approach not only enriches the storytelling process but also fosters a sense of belonging among viewers who see themselves represented on screen. We believe that every child deserves to see characters that look like them, embody their experiences, and reflect their values. As we close this chapter and move forward, let us remember that our collective efforts can lead to meaningful change in the entertainment industry. We have the power to influence the types of stories that are produced and shared with the next generation. By supporting projects like ours, you are not just contributing to a single film, you are participating in a larger dialogue about the importance of storytelling and shaping cultural narratives. Together, we can advocate for stories that inspire hope, resilience, and a commitment to the values that uplift us all. In conclusion, we invite you to be a part of this exciting journey. Join us as we work to create a film that not only honors the legacy of Snow White, but also reimagines it for a new generation. Let us celebrate the timeless themes that unite us and create a narrative that resonates deeply with audiences of all ages. Together, we can ensure that the stories we share with future generations are not only entertaining but also meaningful, instilling values that will guide them throughout their lives. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to sharing this incredible journey with you. Let's embark on this adventure together and strive to make a lasting impact in the world of family entertainment. Let's make a commitment to ensure that the stories we share with future generations are not just entertaining but also rooted in the values of love, courage, kindness, and friendship. Together, we can celebrate the power of storytelling and its ability to shape lives, foster connections, and inspire change. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and let's work together to bring forth a new era of entertainment that honors the past while looking forward to a bright future. Now, as we turn our attention to Disney's latest endeavors, it's essential to note the contrast between their approach and ours. While they are revitalizing Snow White, Brett, a key figure in our production, has made her feelings clear. She argues that Disney's current iteration drifts further from Walt Disney's original vision. Imagine a time when fairy tales filled with magic and wonder were the norm. Brett's critique resonates deeply with our mission to stay connected to the roots of these stories that once shaped our childhoods. In conclusion, Snow White and the Evil Queen is not merely another fairy tale revival. It is a commitment to preserving the essence of a story that has shaped generations, and a celebration of the values that should continue to inspire us. As we embark on this creative journey, I hope to share more of our progress with you, inviting you to join us as we breathe new life into this timeless tale. In an era where classic tales often undergo significant transformations to align with contemporary trends, it appears Disney is veering away from the timeless lessons that these stories are meant to impart. This presents an intriguing backdrop for the upcoming release of Snow White, spearheaded by Ben Key, who is determined to uphold the original grit and grace of the Brothers Grimm's narrative. Instead of the frills and fluff commonly associated with modern adaptations, Key aims to restore the good old-fashioned values that many of us cherished during our childhoods. This approach signals a departure from typical reboots and a return to the very essence of what fairy tales stand for: courage, kindness, and a sprinkle of magic. What sets this new rendition apart is its commitment to the foundational themes that have long been integral to fairy tales. The storyline promises not to merely recycle familiar tropes, but to breathe new life into them while preserving the timeless virtues of bravery, sacrifice, and the enduring struggle of good triumphing over evil. As the narrative unfolds, it invites audiences to reflect on the deeper messages that have historically resonated with listeners, messages that appear to be lost in many recent adaptations. A standout moment in the promotional material is when the music crescendos dramatically, creating an exhilarating atmosphere. The lead actress, Brett Cooper, who embodies Snow White, expresses her excitement at being part of this project. The music serves as a vital element in setting the tone for the film, and Cooper recalls her initial reaction when she first recorded her song, completely unaware of how it would be integrated into the film's overall score. Her awe at the unfolding experience is palpable, and it becomes evident that this is not merely another fairy tale, it's a celebration of nostalgia, laced with contemporary flair. In an era where classic tales often undergo significant transformations to align with contemporary trends, it appears Disney is veering away from the timeless lessons that these stories are meant to impart. This presents an intriguing backdrop for the upcoming release of Snow White, spearheaded by Ben Key, who is determined to uphold the original grit and grace of the Brothers Grimm's narrative. In many ways, Cooper feels they are echoing the pioneering spirit that Walt Disney and his team captured a century ago, embarking on a journey that challenges the status quo. Unlike the traditional Disney formula, this project is rooted in passion and a vision that extends beyond just entertainment. As the buzz around the film begins to swell, it is clear that audiences are responding positively, relishing in the authenticity and sincerity of the adaptation. However, the discourse surrounding the film is multifaceted. While some critics laud the decision to bring Snow White back to her roots, others remain skeptical, particularly when comparing this new project to Disney's own upcoming remake featuring Rachel Zegler. Critics have expressed concern that the entertainment landscape is inundated with propaganda seeking instead an escape from the overt political narratives that have seeped into recent adaptations. Many people are yearning for a return to simpler times when stories were primarily about adventure, love, and friendship, qualities that seem to have been overshadowed in today's films. Amidst this backdrop, the enthusiasm for Cooper's portrayal is infectious. She is not just stepping into a role, she is redefining it, and the trailer serves as a testament to the fresh take they are bringing to the beloved classic. The dramatic tension, coupled with heartfelt moments,